Top 10 MLB Shortstops, 5 to 1. 2015 edition. Let's go. Number 5, Xander Bogaerts, age of 23, Red Sox shortstop. He is super young. I mean, he's just started his career in 2013. Didn't get to play at all much in the regular season. In the postseason, we know him very well from being in the World Series, getting that World Series action at just 2021. And I'm telling you, he did a really good job excelling in that. He actually had his first real season in 2014. He was all right, but again, for a young shortstop, he's got to get used to it, to playing every single day, and it looked like it showed this year because this year he exploded, and I mean he had a great season, and I have nothing to complain. But Xander Bogaerts did a really good job this year. Looking at it, it accumulated again. He won a World Series champion. He's a World Series champion back in 2013 when he was a rookie. So not many rookies get that experience, but he got it right away to get a World Series title in a really good Boston Red Sox team, by the way. Great pitching. But anyway, this year he got it. He got it. He got into his own as being a shortstop of the Red Sox, an important organization for many years, built on trying to win a bunch of titles, a bunch of championships, a bunch of division titles. And so, I mean, looking at it, he won the Silver Slugger this year, and he improved dramatically. Looking at it offensively, 156 games played, 613 at bats, 84 runs scored, 196 hits, 35 doubles, 3 triples, 7 home runs, 81 RBIs, 32 walks, 101 strikeouts, 10 stolen bases, 320 batting average, 355 on base, 421 slugging, and 776 OPS. He was dynamite on offense. I mean, he could just hit the ball, and yeah, he just improved dramatically. And then defensively, looking at what he did, 236 putouts, 429 assists, 11 errors, 95 double plays, and a 984 fielding percentage. He definitely improved from last year. He was a better fielder. He was just a better fielder shortstop, and he just improved in every part of his game. And it shows. And I know he will continue to grow because at just 23, he's got a lot of baseball left to play. And shortstop of the Red Sox, he's going to win multiple awards, and he's going to lead this Boston Red Sox team to a World Series title. I guarantee you. But number 5, Xander Bogaerts. Number 4, Brandon Crawford, age of 28, San Francisco Giants shortstop. He is one of the most elite shortstops in the game. I remember watching him in his first year. I could sense that he was going to be very good in this league, and he's definitely shown it. He's gone into a definite power hitting shortstop that can play quality defense. So he's definitely a great shortstop to watch, and he's entertaining. He really is entertaining. San Francisco Giants, as you know, they always try to get talent, and they always try to win the World Series. I mean, they've had a lot of success. Kind of funny, they've actually had an even number of years though. So we'll see. Maybe they'll win. They'll be the 2016 World Series champs, but who knows? First of all, though, to look at it, I mean, he is an All-Star. He was an All-Star his first time this year, which makes it even more special. Also he got his Gold Glove and a Silver Slugger award all in one year. I mean, looking at that, it's a great year. He had a great year this year. He really did improve dramatically, and again, 2-time World Series champion. So I mean, he's definitely got that going for him, and he's definitely a great shortstop. So looking at his numbers, 143 games played, 507 at bats, 65 runs, 130 hits, 33 doubles, 4 triples, 21 home runs, 84 RBIs, 39 walks, 119 strikeouts, 6 stolen bases, 256 average, 321 on base, 462 slugging, 783 OPS. So yeah, for sure, he had a great year and it showed. Defensively, another thing, he had what, 191 putouts, 427 assists, 13 errors, 89 double plays, 979 fielding percentage. Again, another fielding percentage, like I said, is not like the best, but he was able to have quality plays, and he had some great gems great quality gems, like Andrew Simmons type gems, and I'm like, wow, that's really good. And so he really did improve from his previous years, and he really got to be a really just quality shortstop this year. He put it all together. So number 4, Brandon Crawford. I missed to mention both Xander and Brandon's contracts. Brandon Crawford, his contract is 6 years, $75 million. He got that signed just this offseason, pretty much. And Xander Bogaerts has pretty much no contract whatsoever, and so that amuses me because he's got to get paid, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get paid big time. So those are their contracts. Number 3, Alexei Ramirez, age of 34, Chicago Whites shortstop. Definitely a guy that's been going at this for a very long time, ever since 2008. He's been a quality shortstop for the Chicago White Sox, um, and he's actually a free agent. So we'll see if he stays in Chicago, where it all began, and maybe he'll finish in Chicago, or he'll move on to a different team. Otherwise, I mean, he's just a quality shortstop. No matter what, whoever gets him will have a great, uh, will have just a great time having him because he's such a great presence in the locker room, and he's really good. You know, when he's healthy, he's really good. Looking at it, he's an all-star and a two-time Silver Slugger. Um, People don't really talk about his glove much, but he's got great defensive skills, and so yeah, he's an all-around great catcher. Looking at it, this year 154 games played, 583 at bats, 54 runs scored, 145 hits, 33 doubles, 10 home runs, 62 RBIs, 31 walks, 68 strikeouts, 17 stolen bases, 249 average, 285 on base, 357 slugging, and a 642 OPS. So, I mean, overall, from last year, he definitely isn't the same player like from last year where he won the Silver Slugger Award, but he still has the offensive presence to go up there, and he's able to still um, get production, for the team. And looking at it defensively here, he's got 206 putouts, 462 assists, 16 errors, 105 double plays, and 977 fielding percentage. He definitely had a really good year of fielding, and he had like I said, definitely another fielding percentage that is definitely not top notch, but I don't have a problem with it. It's in the nines, and it's 970 almost to the high 980s. So I mean, overall, it's not that he's a terrible fielder. He's definitely got skills. Maybe limited the errors a little bit, but his whole career he's always had around 20 errors a year. So I mean, he's definitely not a superb, unbelievable defender, but he's got enough to provide for the team, whichever team he plays for. I'm sure he'll still be productive, and hopefully he'll get his Silver Slugger award next year, like he did in 2014. So definitely good job, number 3, Alexei Ramirez. Number 2, Carlos Correa, age of 21, Houston Astros shortstop. This is a young kid that this is only his first year. He only played in 99 games in his rookie year, and for some people, it deemed me as crazy to put him number 2, but no one compares him like he is number 2. He is right there up with the best of the best. The only person that really comes as number 1, you'll see in the countdown. You probably know who that would be. Um, he is the Blue Jay shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. But yeah, number 2. I mean, yeah, it's still early, 21, but he's shown it. He's a future Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, but if he continues this path, he's unstoppable. He's unbelievable offensively, defensively. He can do it all, and I'm telling you, he's incredible to watch. He's so entertaining. He makes it look so easy. It's so flawless, and it's amazing. I mean, the only person I had more hype for that just swept me off my feet was Mike Trout. And this is the second guy that I'm like, wow, this guy is the real deal. He's going to be here for a very long time, and he continues his path. He's going to be one of the best shortstops to play this game. He is so good. He is unbelievable. He's so talented, and I can't even tell you how. His stats alone, it's incredible, and just what he did on the field for the Astros. He carried this team pretty much to the postseason, and he was, oh man, just such a great ball player, such a great baseball player. He won AL Rookie of the Year, was undoubtedly so. No one was going to be even close to him in the American League for that. He was just that talented this year, and he had it all going for him. Again, 99 games played, 387 at bats, 52 runs scored, 108 hits, 22 doubles, a triple, 22 home runs, 68 RBIs, walked 40 times, struck out 78 times, had 14 stolen bases, 279 average, 345 on base, 512 slugging, and 857 OPS. That you can see the offense is there. It's incredible, and he only played 99 games. Can you imagine if he had a full-on 162? He would have been dominant. He would have been MVP caliber season. You're looking at 112 putouts, 265 assists, 13 errors, 41 double plays, had a 967 fielding percentage. Again, he was able to turn a lot of double plays in a short amount of time. He definitely cut down the errors. 13, obviously it's still kind of high again, but I mean it wasn't high like 27 something like that. But he was able to cut on down. He had he was able once he got the baseball on the mound, you knew it was going to be an out. He knew what to do with it. Again, as a rookie, 967 fielding percentage is pretty darn good, and I think he continues this way, he'll be one of the best shortstop defenders. Um, he'll be right up there with with Andrelton Simmons, and I think his offensively is so gifted, and he's such a gifted player. So the future's bright for Carlos Correa, number two. The number one shortstop in Major League Baseball I picked was Troy Tulowitzki, age of 31. He is a Toronto Blue Jays shortstop. He has a contract status of 5 years, $78.87 million. So he will be there for quite a while in Toronto, and hopefully so. Hopefully, he will not be traded. I believe Toronto really needs a guy like Troy that can do it defensively and do it offensively, especially when healthy. He is definitely an MVP caliber type player. Um, Again, Troy. I've in the past have had people, just kill me over this because I've put Andrelton Simmons ahead of Troy, and that was I think that was pretty much one of my first videos when I did this. And to this day, I just look back. I'm like, I'm kind of an idiot. Actually, not kind of an idiot. I was an idiot at that time making that list because I just didn't look at the full scope of things, if you know what I mean. I'm always very detailed. I'm always looking at it. I don't just look at it statistically. I do see their games. It's not like I'm an idiot that just doesn't know anything about anything. I do know things and I understand. I've seen highlights and I've also seen them when there's live games. I do get to watch and I do pay attention to their skills. And at the moment, I was like Andrew Simmons, yeah, because he's a great defender, but you had to look at the whole scope of things. And he had a pretty good productive season that when I picked him. But again, Troy Tulowitzki for actually a very long time. Probably after Derek Jeter started, not after Derek Jeter's prime. I think when he started getting a little bit older and then started just not slumping, but didn't have the same magic as he once did. I think Troy is the one that filled that spot as number one. Again, he is the best shortstop in the planet, in my opinion, right now. Looking at Troy, he's a five-time All-Star, two-time Gold Glove winner, two-time Silver Slugger, um, and one great career highlight of his is he turned an unassisted triple play. That was back in 2007. Again, he is a longtime Colorado Rocky. Just got traded to the Toronto Blue Jays mid-season last year, and he's a big savior of that team. He's a big reason why they got to the postseason. The ALCS was acquisitions like Troy and like David Price. Okay, so looking at it, his stats, both Toronto and Colorado, both combined 128 games played, 486 at bats, 77 runs scored, 136 hits, 27 doubles, 17 home runs, 70 RBIs, 38 walks, 114 strikeouts, a stolen base, 280 average, 337 on base, 440 slugging, 777 OPS. It shows, yes, he was dramatically. It's just dramatically, he just was great offensively, and he did what he could. Um, and then defensively, he had 153 putouts, 361 assists, 8 errors, 85 double plays, and a 985 fielding percentage. That in itself is really great. I mean, he had great defensively. I thought when he played for the Toronto Blue Jays, his defense actually improved a lot from when he was in Colorado. He just made more plays. He didn't make as many errors as when he was in Colorado, and great defensive year as well. Great year in itself, and he is number one, Troy Tulowitzki.